hands on boards. It's too late, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, they're right there.
I know, and the clips.
Yeah, well,
like
you need
right
one to put behind it, because sometimes if you don't put a board behind it.
I have one.
Okay.
Oh,
it does see through, and you can't see the stitching. So we want to see the stitching.
This is going in the bloopers reel.
Yeah?
Yeah. 3, 2. Hi, everyone. What was that? We're the Sunshine Stitchers.
You are?
EJ. And you are?
I'm Shelia. See, I'm actually pointing in the right direction.
Correct. Great job. It's only taking, what, 4 years?
That's okay. It'll probably be the only time in this video I'm pointing in the right direction. Well, welcome everybody to our video. We are happy to see you this week. EJ is rested.
Yes, I'm rested. I'm caffeinated. Whoop whoop.
All the things. All the things. Nothing like a little bit of R&R.
Yes. Yes. It was my spring. I was a little under the weather. Like I would wake up like congested and stuff. It was, ugh. And then I slept, took naps in between my sleeps. And then I stitched some. I actually went out too, so it wasn't just, I didn't just stay in the bed.
Yeah.
I actually went out.
Very good. Had some fun.
I had some fun.
All righty. So that's good. Well, I'm glad. I'm happy.
Yes.
So we want to thank you for deciding to spend a little bit of time with us.
Thank you.
This morning, we are here just about every week. Yay! That in itself is an accomplishment.
It's good. Listen, today, did you know today's Saturday?
Yeah.
Because I woke up not knowing that. And I'm like,
I know, and I'm sitting here and I'm waiting. And I started watching the movie.
What movie? The Afro
channel. I love these movies. They're made in the Nigerian film industry, Nollywood, and I love them. On my Xfinity network, we have a channel called Afro, and it focuses on entertainment, talk shows, music, and movies made in countries across the African diaspora, but the movies primarily come from Nigeria.
Yes.
And they're all English speaking, although sometimes there might be a conversation or characters. They may do a little subtitle here and there. I thoroughly, EJ comes in every Saturday morning and I'm in the middle of one of my movies.
And they're so dramatic.
They are very dramatic.
So dramatic.
And the ones that are done for comedy are funny. They're cute. So if you look on your Xfinity, if you have it, Afro, AFRO.
And I've watched something this week. You know, when you're on spring break, you kind of binge. So it's a K-drama. It's a Korean drama called The Glory on Netflix. Did you see it?
No, but I think Betty told me about it. Betty loves K-drama. Yeah.
I mean, absolutely, like whoa.
Yeah.
Like the amount of whoa and the amount like whoa. There was a lot of whoaing going on. The voiceovers horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like and it's like when they cry. Yeah. You're like, oh, that's. The voiceover is horrible.
Voiceover crying is absolutely. You're supposed to be feeling empathetic with the character, but you can't because you're They need to get real actors and actresses to do the
voiceovers. Yeah. Or cut to the original person crying or something.
Like that's really hard because they're really overlaying all the volume.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that person's voice timbre is going to be
Different from the
yeah. So,
but geez, it was like you don't feel sympathetic to the person who's crying because of the voiceover.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, that's rough.
Well, we have this debate in our Tuesday group. Subtitles or no subtitles. Like, I don't watch anything that has subtitles because I'm stitching.
Got
and
it.
It's very hard to keep one eye on the screen and one eye on my stitching, trying to keep track.
You've missed out a lot of good movies.
I have, and I understand that, and I get that. So I don't do subtitles.
And you do kind of miss what's going on because you're focused on the reading.
So you're not seeing the action.
Yeah.
Or really getting the characters' faces and what have you.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of the Swedish-made Netflix limited series, especially the detective ones. So good.
I love a good limited series.
So good.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have the actors themselves doing the voiceover.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's good.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You
can just tell.
Just tell. Yeah. Everything about it.
And another thing I just watched was Wakanda Forever.
You did? Did you go to the... Oh, you watched it on Disney.
Yeah. I cried like nobody's business. The first 6 minutes, I was like in the fetal position, rocking, crying.
Oh, no.
But it was so good. It was so good. I'd watch it again and cry again.
I missed it because I was away right when it came out. And when I came back, I was not feeling well.
Yeah.
So by the time I felt good, it was gone.
It was gone.
And I don't have Disney. So, yeah.
Listen, first of all, I was talking to Vicky, and she's like something, like she kind of gave a little thing away. Vicky, Stitche Button. She's like, I need you to watch it immediately. That's your homework. So I'm like, because I knew going to the movie theater would really not be,
Yeah.
It wouldn't be an enjoyable experience for the moviegoers because I'd be sobbing. They're like, gee, it was 30 minutes ago. Can you stop crying? So I knew I had to wait, and then it came out, and I forgot, but it's just, I'll do it later. I'll watch it later. So she's like, go ahead and do that.
I'll have an opportunity to
yes, you will.
I'm hoping that maybe they'll put it on a ship. You'll be able to catch it on a ship. Because I watched the second Black Panther movie, my last trip, a couple of times.
The Civil War?
I love...
Because he was in the Civil War.
No, the last Wakanda based.
There was only two.
That's what I'm saying. I watched the second one.
So you didn't watch the last one?
The third.
There's only two. Wakanda and Wakanda Forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought there were three.
No. He was in Civil War. He was in Infinity War. He was in...
Okay, I guess all that makes me confused because they went to Wakanda in those.
Yeah.
Okay, so
they went to Wakanda in a couple of those.
Okay.
Was he in Civil War? I don't know if he was in Civil War, but he was in Infinity War and End Games.
Yeah.
Those two definitely.
I remember when everybody started to stitch Coming to America. Remember the Stitch? It has all the names of the ladies who came across on the Mayflower ships coming to America, and somebody asked me if I was going to stitch it. I said, hell no. If those ladies had kept their butts at home, I'd be living in Wakanda. It's just a little truth. A little truth.
That's an interesting question.
I believe it. I believe it because I believe Wakanda exists.
Oh my God, somewhere. Oh, glorious.
Yes.
Glorious.
It's my idea. I have
Oh my God, that's funny.
People can talk about the pearly gates all they want.
You want to be
Mine is Wakanda.
Oh my gosh.
Well, enough of all of that. Thank you for your appreciation of our last video. EJ's yawning.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that.
the cat towels, which are really so cute.
Yes.
I want to thank Chris S. for emailing me a link to an eBay sale of someone who had a stitched piece of the Clementine Hunter going to the gin mill. Remember was the chart that I got, and it's an old chart. So it's printed on blue paper with darker blue ink, which makes it fairly illegible. But I did scan it using my iPad, and the blue background disappears.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the most part. Some of the lighter print of the ink is still a little faint, but you can see it. You can see it. But she sent me a link to where somebody had a stitched piece for sale, and they had so they had the full front, and then they had several other pictures of pieces of it. And so I saved those pictures to use as reference. So if I have a question, I can't read the chart, I can go look at those pictures. Nice. Thank you so much, Chris. That's a real lifesaver for that, because I do intend to stitch that. Seeing it, that picture of it stitched,
made you for sure.
Yeah. Tammy M. So this goes back to our conversation about cursive versus print.
Yes.
So Tammy M. Said that when she was teaching, I believe, she was a teacher, and she, when she was in school, they taught cursive first. Now I learned print first, then third grade I started to learn cursive. But here they taught cursive first, then print, which meant that the quality of print from the kids was so much better.
I understand.
Because they were accustomed to moving the pen across the paper. Because when you think about it, and she pointed this out in her message, when you're writing cursive, your pen or pencil never leaves the paper.
Correct.
When you're printing, you're lifting the pen or pencil to do the letters, all the different formations of the letters, because you're not joining the letters.
Yes.
And she said it was great for special needs kids because they were able to retain the continuity of the motion for the cursive handwriting. I thought that was really interesting. And then Jenny D, this is again back to the Monopoly pieces, and so many of you commented too on your favorite Monopoly pieces.
Yes.
And so many of families that played a lot of games. I mean,
you did too. You just don't remember. You don't think. Well, your games and my games are two totally different games, but you are a family game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But Jenny D commented that her favorite piece was a wheelbarrow, which seemed to be kind of like fortune tellery like, because she's now a tax collector. So cute. I thought that was cute. That's good, Jenny D.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So over spring break, did you have any finishes?
No.
Okay. No. Just checking. I didn't have any finishes this week.
Oh, okay. But you have some.
Oh, I have a fully finished. Thank you.
Yes, she has an FFO.
I have an FFO, which I have to get up to reach because now I've piled stuff. And thank you. Yes. The girls get in the way.
No, I'm not trying. I wasn't trying to move the girls away. I was just hold on to that.
That's it. We almost had a small catastrophe. So I finished.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God! This is
Seeds of Freedom.
Seeds of Freedom by Silver Creek Samplers. That's what I could not remember. Silver Creek Samplers. And I finished it last year, I believe. I'm slowly getting stuff
Last
framed.
year only?
Last year?
Not 2 years ago?
Oh, well, I can find out real quick. And I can even tell you what it's stitched on, hopefully.
Look at that. Look at that.
I love the frame.
I think Vicky Stitch and Button. She's starting this.
Silver Creek Samplers. It was finished. Oh yeah, April 2021. Okay, so it was more than a year ago, and it's on 28 count Jobelin and Sage, and I used the called for threads. I had it framed at the Cross Stitch Cupboard, which is our local needlework store in Wilton Manors, Florida, which is located just north of Fort Lauderdale. Like, you don't even know when you've left Fort Lauderdale and gone into Wilton Manors. It's
They're separate?
Yeah, Wilton Manors is a city.
Really?
Yeah, city of Wilton Manors. And so if you're coming in for a cruise into Fort Lauderdale or even Miami, when you think about it, because Fort Lauderdale is 30 miles up I-95 from Miami, from the port of Miami. I mean, and from Port Everglades, it's 15 minutes. Yeah. So if you're staying coming the day before, staying at a hotel near the port, you are literally, if you're staying on a hotel around Federal Highway, you're right down the road from the Cross Stitch Cupboard in Wilton Manors. So yeah, plan to come in, and a lot of people do. A lot of people come in for cruises. Yeah. They come in, try to arrive early in the day before, and they come up to the store. Yeah. Yeah.
They're closed Sunday and Monday.
Yeah. But beautiful job. Kathy, the framer there, just does a wonderful job.
Good job. I love the color.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought the color picked up the burgundy and the floss color.
That looks nice.
Thank you. Thank you. So in case you want to know what it says 'twas 1861, the Civil War had just begun. In 1863, Lincoln declared all slaves free. In 1865, few good men were left alive. I'll pay respects to all I owe and help their seeds of freedom grow.
Nice.
Yeah. Very pretty, if I say so myself.
Very nice.
Did you have any starts this week?
I did.
All right.
Two.
Ooh.
For a total of 3 starts in March. Wow.
Nice.
The day before spring, I started spring montage. See, Carolyn, it's in the spring bag.
Oh, you.
She called me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's in the spring bag. It's spring montage. Oh, this is spring montage. This is the first time you're seeing. Well, this is the first time I'm showing it to you. This is spring montage, but it's a Janlynn kit by Janet Stever. The design is by Janet Stever. The artwork is by Janet Stever.
Oh, I love that nice purple flower right there. Look at that. That's pretty. I like that.
And
what a pretty butterfly and the ladybug. Butterfly, ladybug, very nice.
And I work on the upper
right-hand corner.
Upper left-hand.
Upper left-hand corner.
If I'm looking that way.
Yeah.
Upper right-hand if you're looking. It's just 157 stitches.
Nice.
It's the cherry blossoms? Maybe?
Yep. Or could be. They look like they could be. I don't know what I do know, but It could be.
It could be.
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling it.
Or, yeah. It's not magnolia or something like that. But
It's 36 count, vintage country mocha. I'm stitching it on, not the provided for fabric, because I wanted the background to look darker, like it's like the original design, like the full coverage. The full coverage, you would stitch this background like this, basically.
Oh.
So
very pretty. You can
Thank
really
you.
see the pink and white of the blossoms.
yes, it was. I really liked it. I really liked stitching it. Yeah.
Well, and now you're familiar with her stitch flow. So it makes it like you.
It makes it easier.
Yeah.
I imported in not Pattern Keeper, but the other one.
Markup RXP.
It was really nice to. It was easy to
Get all
exactly.
brought in.
Yeah, that's why it does 157 stitches, because I was doing all that before. I still don't remember to
Do that as part of your prep.
correct. Yes, I had to cut fabric, and then like, you know what? Maybe I start prepping before I start.
Yeah, start means to actually put the thread in the needle
Yeah.
and put the needle in the fabric, as opposed to, yeah, I know.
I'm gonna work on it again today and tomorrow.
Oh, good.
So I can have my total 6 days of the seasonal montage for as part of my Whip Go Call. Do you know Whip Go Call was called, right?
No, I thought it was today.
It is. It's already
Oh,
been
but it
called.
went up this morning. Oh, do you have the numbers? Oh, okay.
Put that on our plans, Whip Go. So I don't remember. So this is Jan Stever. My second start. Oh, you have the. I didn't bring the cover. You want to start? Did you have your start? Did you start yours this week, right?
Did I start it this week or I started last week?
You started this week. Did you start on your birthday?
Yeah,
And you did 2 days on it.
yeah.
So where is it?
I didn't separate it out. I forgot.
Oh.
Okay.
It's in here?
It's in the stack. No. That's Pisces.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No. That's not. Oops.
Well, where is it?
Did you bring it out?
Uh,
Is it under here?
okay. Well, we're gonna have to. Here it is. It was the
Okay.
second one down. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. We're gonna cut that out.
But now I have to get up because
Okay.
my cover for my other.
We're gonna
one
cut
fell.
all of this out.
And it almost went underneath the
Mm.
clutch,
Oh no.
which would have been like, okay, well,
That's it.
after they wheeled me out and they're emptying the house, they'll find it. Because I sure as hell am not going to make an effort. Okay,
Okay. So
so you had a start.
I have a start, which is called Blue Rhapsody by Rosewood Manor. I'm stitching it on a
Oh, 32
3 count white Zweigart. And I'm doing, how does Shelia know what I'm stitching on? Because she gave me a piece of her fabric.
Yeah,
Perfect, thank you.
it might be antique white. I'm not sure.
I think it's antique
I
white.
think it's antique white because it's not bright white.
I'm doing, but mine is called Blue Rhapsody in red. And I'm using these 2 colors. I'm using Cupid. And I'm using Currant. Currant, Currant, like is it a sweet?
It's like a raisin.
Yeah. So Cupid and Currant. Ready? My 1 day start.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Blue Rhapsody in red.
Fold this up so because it's still kind of
See-through-ish.
yeah.
Here it is.
There you go. Wow, that is beautiful.
Thank you. You see a red thread through the back.
Yeah.
That's because it's still, you know.
Yeah. That is going to be gorgeous. Wow.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Blue Rhapsody in red.
Nice.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh. As I was stitching this, I'm like, I can actually finish this Rosewood Manor in a timely manner. Because I have a couple of hers that's like, oh yeah, I love stitching on it, but it's a lifetime project.
Yeah.
But this is so nice. It's 2 colors, and you know my faves are red, so I'm excited.
Well, and it's just going to be gorgeous.
Yes, and I went to the cupboard to look for reds. Yeah, and then I met Shelia. Cupid. It was either Cupid or Turkish red, and I really love Cupid. And then Current has a color in Cupid, and Current is also slightly variegated. So it really goes with the called for that she called for.
Yeah, because she called for navy and sky Weeks Dye Works.
So this would be my this would be my sky, and this would be my navy. Yeah. How about you, Shelia?
Well, you had 3 starts.
No,
you had 2 starts. Yes. Okay, well, my new start was Blue Rhapsody, Rosewood Manor. Show it to you again. And I am doing it on I'll make this antique white, because I think it's kind of...
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it's an antique white.
Belfast 32 count, and I'm using the call for Weeks Dye Works Navy and Sky. And this is my start.
Wow.
It's because it's 2 colors, it moves so quickly. Especially for a Rosewood Manor, because you're not changing up a lot. And I am enjoying it.
How many days did you stitch on this, woman?
2.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, one of which was a Tuesday, so that's a big stitchy day for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I got a lot done. Very happy with it. Very happy with it.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
So, oh, put yours up. Oh, you already put it away.
Oh, I can put mine up.
So you can see the difference in using the 2 colors
Okay.
in the same area.
No, wait, it's this way. Oh, that makes sense.
There, so you can see it in the red and in the blue. And it's really, it's just an amazing chart. We were talking to somebody who was thinking about doing it in green.
Ew, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, Candy, the 614 Stitcher, is doing it in purple. Oh, that looks nice. You see the little variegated here, and then your little variegated right here. Did y'all see this? This is cute. You did a good job. That looks good. That looks good.
So that's Blue Rhapsody by Rosewood Manor.
Yes.
I think it's probably, well, I can't say.
No, you can't say that.
I can't say that because I think I have...
84 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of them started.
A few, yes. All right, what about your whips?
My whips. I have... I stitched on... That was yesterday. I stitched on... This is... winter montage. It's now in a winter bag. This used to be my Christmas ornaments bag. But since I finished the Christmas ornaments, it's now for winter montage.
Oh, okay.
And this is winter montage. This is the last time. This was the last time that I stitched on it until December, until
winter rolls around again.
Correct. This is my color palette.
Are those the called for?
Yes, it came with the kit.
Oh, okay.
And I did some back stitching.
Oh.
And stitched a little bit more. So the first panel is completely done. See, I back stitched the black around it, and then I worked on these browns.
Okay.
So I'm going down. Meet me at the club. Let's go down. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
So this is completely done.
With all the back stitching.
Correct.
Nice.
So what I did was the back stitch all around it. And then I started the bottom section right here. So when I picked this up in December, I'm ready to start on that part.
Not only that, but since it will have been a little bit, you will have a place marker for where your intention of where you want it to go next.
Correct.
Very good.
So yeah, this is it. I don't know if you see it or not, but it's right here.
Yeah. Wow. That's nice.
Thank you. I like stitching this. I'm enjoying this as well. I'm enjoying this. And I like that. It's every Sunday. And Sunday's a good stitching day for me. There are times I've done, 400 stitches on this, but it's color completion per section is really good.
Yeah, because you really get a sense of progress. Don't forget your little piece there.
Oh, thank you. This is me counting my back stitching.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
All right, next we have Christmasland.
Oh.
By Raise the Roof. This was my whip go call. It was number 2, my whip go call.
Okay.
I'm supposed to do 6 days on it. So far, I've done 5 days. I have one more day, which is going to be on a Monday.
Okay.
That's the goal. That's the plan.
Now, was there one piece that you, okay, no. Oh, somebody in a comment asked a question about a piece of it.
A piece of
She didn't
Christmasland?
recognize what it was. Not that I can remember now what she was talking about, but that's okay. Let's not worry about it.
She didn't recognize what I was stitching?
Yeah.
This is Christmasland. It's a Raise the Roof from 2009. And we did some conversion.
Oh, I was going to say, that looks like my handwriting.
It is your handwriting.
Oh, okay.
Shelia did some conversion. So I did a lot, I feel. I did a lot. Boom. So remember the last time you saw it was just this. Is that a church?
That's a schoolhouse. Somebody
Okay.
said it was a schoolhouse.
It's a schoolhouse with this tree. I did the snowman, the fence, and the tree.
Look
this
at
side
that.
on that. So I'm working this way.
Isn't it fun as
It
those
really is.
small pieces start to add up?
The white is gonna kill me.
That's right. A lot of people, white is challenging because you can see all the little missteps in the stitching with it. But I use it as an opportunity to work on my technique so that I can keep it moving, but know that my threads are lying side by side.
As you're stitching, you're like, oh, this white is off. This white is a little up it's not uniform. As you're stitching, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not a perfectionist, but I do want it to, the overwhelming majority of my stitches to lay next to each other.
I don't think I'm a perfectionist, but I try to be. I try to. If I was a perfectionist, I wouldn't be able to move on.
Correct.
And sometimes I slow down because I try to be perfect.
Yeah.
But I have to keep in mind not everything's perfect.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and even though I really do try to focus on the stitch itself, every now and then I'll look back over something that I've done and say, what is that funky little stitch there? What happened to you?
So yeah, I have one more day to work on this.
Oh, very good.
But I'm so happy it came out and came up from Whipco. I enjoyed it.
Very good.
So this can't be gone too far. I have a lot of whips that I like. So every time I stitch on it, I was like, oh yeah, I can't bring it too far. And then next thing you know, I'm like, I haven't seen this in years. Last but not least, I worked on limited edition.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's been such a long time. Why did this come up? How did this come up? Usually I have a method to my madness.
Yeah, it's
let's see.
Something.
It came up because, okay, so the acrostic for Magazine Monthly Challenge cross stitch group is called Charge It. And then H is Tracy Horner.
Oh, okay.
Tracy Horner does ink circles.
Correct.
And I'm like, oh, I can do You Belong to Me. I can do this. I can do that. But then I'm thinking, limited edition. I haven't touched it in a while. So what I've done.
And what's your goal for that particular?
It was to complete all the numbers.
Oh.
It was very foolish of me to think.
Because that's the whole piece.
That's the whole piece. What was I thinking?
Oh my
so
God.
I changed it to 400 stitches.
Okay.
Which I did 356 yesterday.
Okay. So you've got some left to do.
Yes. So I completely finished the grid.
Okay.
And now I'm working on the numbers. I'm like, I did all my zeros, I did all my ones, I'm doing all my twos.
Okay.
And there's a big old addition sign right here. So
Let's put something behind it.
I showed my friend, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm stitching a secret piece. He's like, let me see. He looked at the grid. He said, oh, you're doing multiplication chart? It's like, close, it's addition. But yeah, you show a grid to a math person, they see multiplication.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm loving this too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm finding a flow for the numbers.
So do you know what threads are you using?
It was a whole kit.
Oh, okay.
It was a kit from the first time I went to
Galleria? Okay.
She was there.
Oh, okay.
It's P42 kit. I think she still has some. You could get it out of the 36 or 32. The kit comes with a chart, a hand-dyed Zweigert linen.
It's Weeks Dye Works.
Yes, 4 skeins of Weeks and the needle too. It's linen, angel hair, Aztec
red.
Aztec red, and Indian summer.
Oh, okay. Very pretty.
And here's the needle, see? I'm gonna attach the heart to my piece. Probably right like on the corner in somewhere.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. And here's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in white. Amy did some greens. I'm like, oh, that's so smart.
Okay.
I like the green. It pops the color. Yeah. So, yeah, that's me. I'm done.
That is pretty.
Thank you.
All right. Oops, I keep hitting that. That's why it's on top to go.
To go first?
Yeah. All right, so that was your whips?
Those are my whips.
Okay, well, it's good since I keep knocking into this.
It's your turn.
Yes. I picked up Wash Day Clementine Hunter, which was released by Fine Arts Graphics back in the day. No longer available. I'm doing this on 36 count taupe, using 1 strand over 2 threads. Using the called for DMC, And I've made one big change in that I am using the Freedom quilts where she had just white sheets on the clothesline. I stitched in how many? 4 Freedom quilt pieces for the clothesline, and I'm going to finish it off with a big white sheet. So what I did this time was to work on the 4th of the quilts here, and I forgot which one. The pages are buried over there. This 4th one here, and I've started stitching the 4th sheet. So the quilts are all done.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and I just went into, thread stash, threads that haven't been put away, which is a huge pile of threads, and just selected colors.
So I know this is called a monkey wrench.
Yeah.
This is called a log cabin.
Mm-hmm.
This is called the flying geese.
Mm-hmm.
This, I don't know.
Is that Crossroads?
I don't know.
Or Bear Paw?
Oh.
I don't know.
No, that's not a bear claw. And I know this from this piece. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh?
I know these quilt
because we did
because
last
of you
time.
because of
Yeah. I don't remember.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I'll write it down on the back of my.
Oh yes, you
so
should.
that I know going forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do all this white?
Yeah, I'll do that nice big sheet because I looked at the picture and see here where she's hanging up the clothes here, and she's got this big white sheet there. So I said, you know what? Let me end it there because it ends right at her hand, and I can. It'll tie it. It'll just tie it up.
Yeah.
And it pretty much is because I had outlined all the sheets. And as it turns out, I'm pretty much in the same spot with that sheet. So
this is beautiful.
Yeah,
Great
I'm
job.
very happy with it. Very, very happy with it.
Great job.
Yeah. So now it's going back in rotation, and I will fill in, especially that sky. I have to finish that sky so I can roll.
But
But the sky was wearing me down a little bit. So I did a restart.
We did?
Well, remember I was struggling with Nora Corbett Pisces, which was my birthday start last year.
Yes.
And it's because I decided to start it in the middle, and that may have been my downfall, because the middle is the face. And I decided to do the face over 1.
Yes.
And it was, I think, a little too much math. Because it's 4 stitches for every one.
Correct.
And I just don't think it was not right. Then as I was taking it out, I realized that it was totally messed up. I mean, it was right if I was doing an over 1 piece.
Yes.
But in some places I remembered that I was doing something that was charted for over 2, over 1. Other places I didn't.
Gotcha.
It was messed up.
Okay.
It took forever.
You took it out.
To take out the over 1.
Yes.
Forever.
You using the same piece?
Yeah, because I like the fabric.
Gotcha.
So this is what it looks like. Nora Corbett Pisces. And so that's how far I got in putting it back in. And that's right, because see, I put top here. So I
okay.
know.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the face. So I got a good little start, but I mean...
That's the face? Can I see?
Yeah, see? That's her chin.
Huh? Where's her chin? What?
Yeah, that's her chin here.
This is her chin?
Mm-hmm.
So this is her cheek? Is this her nose?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And these are her what? What's this? Forehead?
I guess. I don't know.
I cannot see it. Can you see it?
No, but that probably is the other part of this piece that bothers me because I can't tell what the hell part. I just know that I started in the middle. Whoops. God, everything is flying today. Hold on, we have to do a little bit of research here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is where I was stitching right in here.
Oh, so this is her, what? This is her.
Yeah. This is her nose comes up through the middle here.
Oh.
Yeah, and so that's her forehead. But start a little bit into the forehead. See this?
Because that would, oh, those are two different, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And that's that. So that's I. Is that an I or L?
L.
Oh.
Yeah, there's L's and I's.
Real close together.
Yeah. But that part I had figured out because it's in my good reader, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it, yeah. Can we stitch more on it?
Yeah, sure.
Is it gonna be on this
Yeah,
week?
I decided
this
no. I don't think
I'm invested now. I have to see the face.
Oh, no, not this
Not
one.
this one.
Because I wasn't sure
That you
it was
would
going to
love it.
get past
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
But
is it gonna get past? Are you gonna
yeah,
stick
now
with
that
it?
it's 2/2 on 32 count,
Mm-hmm.
it will, because it's lots of beads, so it's on 32.
Yeah.
It's 32 count. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's a keep it,
It's a keep it.
but not without a lot of work. I picked up again this month, Women of Honor by Rebel Stitcher Designs.
Nice.
And this is on .36 count vintage beeswax by R&R Reproductions. And I actually have it on a fat half because I'm adding names to it. I'm using all the called for classic color works and Weeks Dye Works. And here we are. This had a little bit of a story too this week. Remember last time I said I had a page finished and I was working on it in Markup RXP, but for some reason Markup RXP stopped recognizing the little squares. So I switched it over to Goodreader. And I just picked up the same form of the chart. She provides 3 different versions of the chart depending upon whether you use black and white, pattern keeper, or you like color copy. So you get 3 formats of the same chart. And so when I switched it, what I did not realize is that the pattern keeper pages are smaller. They don't have as much on them as the other charted pages.
Probably, yeah.
So I had trouble moving from one page to the next page in the pattern keeper version. So I switched over to a different format. I switched over to the color format. The color format pages are bigger, so there's more on the page, which now meant I didn't have a page finished, but that was okay. So I've now gone across the full top of the first page of the color charted version of it. And a little bit into the next page. And I started Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Nice.
You see Ruth there. So yeah.
I love this
Yeah, the
needle minder.
needle minder. Yeah,
I say put the needle minder there.
on it.
Instead
Oh,
of
down
stitching
instead
it.
of the parrot.
Instead of stitching it.
Yeah, put the needle minder on it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Perfect.
Yeah, good.
You're done.
Yeah. So I'm loving the progress on it. I love the way it looks on the fabric.
What's the fabric again?
The fabric is 36 count vintage beeswax by R&R Reproductions, and I'm stitching one thread over 2 fabric threads.
Nice.
And it's nice. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's a relaxing stitch. Counting, I had one section of the top. I had finished it, and I was stitching Ruth Bader, and my eye kept going back up to a spot in the top, saying, "This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all." And so I went back and said, "No, it's not. It's not even with a portion of it preceding, because it's a repetitive pattern." I said, "Wait, no, it's not even. So I've missed something." So I took several stitches out, and then I went back and I redid it, and it was better, but it was still not right. I said, "No, there's still." Finally, I had to go back for more, but there was probably 3 or 4 iterations of putting in and taking out and putting in and taking out before I actually got to the spot where I made the real mistake. And then
you moved on, you moved forward.
Then I moved on. And actually I got more of the top border done because now I had a longer strand of floss. So I had this whole conversation to myself about, well, this is not a bad thing. I'm actually going to have more done. I went on to Needles Dance, which is a collaboration, hands-on design, Summer House Stitch Works, and Ink Circles. It was done, they did a class at Market a couple of years ago, and all of the participants, the shops that participated, received this exclusive design and could offer it as a kit. I purchased it at Brick City, which is a local needlework store in Ocala, Florida. And it's really just, you had 2 versions, the blue or a lighter fabric, I think pictured over here. I chose the blue, and
so pretty.
I made a lot of progress on this time. I finished the border, which initially did not meet, but it was an easy, well, no, it was not an easy fix.
Why didn't it meet?
Because I made an error way back up here.
You found the error?
But I had to I was all the way down here.
Yeah.
So all of that had to come out.
You took it out?
Only one color. It was only one color at the time. Yeah.
Oh.
Fortunately, I'm a color completer, so, and I realized it because I had come down this end, down to about here somewhere, and I came back and I had a long piece of thread.
Yeah. So
I came down to finish this end, and it wasn't meeting in the middle down here. So I knew this was right. Well, I double checked it. It was right. So I knew it was somewhere over here.
Yeah.
And it was like way up here somewhere.
Okay.
So I came down, took all that out, and just came all the way down again. Yeah. And it came out right. So I finished the border. Yay. And I think that was pretty much it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think I worked on anything else but the border.
I love the colors.
Time. Colors are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So this is closing in on a finish.
Oh, yes, it is. You only have, well, the rabbit, the green leaf that comes around, and 2 hearts. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like here.
Yeah.
And then
so the leaf that comes around, this leaf that comes around, and then 2 hearts, and that rabbit, and you're good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this leaf right here. Oh yeah, and this flower. Oh,
it's a lot.
Not yet.
No, not yet. But I'm closing in.
You're closing in.
Yeah. Yeah. So very happy about that. Here's this little bag. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Another one, hands-on design. Let's talk stitching. This is my
focus.
Really? Sort of focus. Yes,
Yeah.
because
we stitch on it every week.
Just about.
Yeah.
Just about, especially after I realized that I was not stitching the part that was intended for the project bag. You know, all the time I thought I was stitching the part intended for the project bag. So you'll see down here, here's like the piece in a project bag, and I bought the fabric kit to make this little project bag. But I've been stitching this larger piece. I didn't pay attention. Didn't realize that this was not that until like last month. So this is on 32 count Dragonfly by Mountain Air, and I'm using a silky thread option, and so it's one silky thread over 2 fabric threads. And again, I've made a tremendous amount of progress on this. I'm working on the X's here. I've finished the floss tags with floss stitched in there. And now I'm working, almost done with the threads hanging from the floss threads. And I've started the red tomato pin cushion down here. Yes.
You're almost done.
Almost done.
You just need pins and needles.
Pins and needles goes down in here.
That's it.
The words, pins and needles.
Oh my God, you'll finish this.
And one more X.
Where?
Right
yeah, right there, the red one.
Right there, yeah.
Will you finish this the next time you pick it up?
I doubt it, because the words, pins and needles, takes a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be 1.5. It depends on what day of the week.
Yeah.
If it's a Tuesday, I might come real close. I think basically the answer is next month I'll give it 2 days. And in those 2 days I'll finish it for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is it for this month for this?
This is it for this month, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think so. We'll find out. We'll
Yeah.
get the plans, yeah. So I'm really happy with it. And then I have enough fabric to do, I always intended to do both parts. So I have enough fabric to do the smaller part. When I finish stitching this, I'm gonna cut that off and then do the smaller one. Yeah.
So, and then you'll do the bag with the smaller one?
I'll do the bag with the fabric that I bought for it, because I don't think there's enough fabric to do a bag big enough for the larger piece.
Gotcha.
But I would love to have a larger bag and then a smaller bag with the same piece. So I'm just gonna get some nice fabrics to do the
Sounds good.
larger one. Yeah. So I'm really happy about that. So those are my whips.
Woo-woo.
Those are my whips. Yeah. So it was a good week. I feel like I got a lot accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
With some trepidation around Pisces, because
but you got a tough place.
I solved the issue by just starting it over.
Yeah.
And I almost decided to get another piece of fabric, but if it wasn't R&R, I probably wouldn't. If it was another fabric, I probably would have just selected another piece of fabric. But since it was R&R, I went with it. Alrighty. So you mentioned earlier that you have some investments.
I did.
I have some investments too.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
You want to see yours?
Let's see yours first.
Here you go.
Because I'm thirsty.
Where's your water?
I moved it to the floor when we were...
Oh, getting the stuff?
Yeah.
Yes. So, Stitch and Button, Vicky, had a YouTube live sale.
Oh.
And then Candy texted me, like, don't forget the live sale. Oh my gosh. And I got a couple of pieces. You will see a trend of what I got.
Okay.
She had a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh my.
So.
Oh, how pretty.
Okay, so I got this vlog.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
So first and foremost, what came up was, okay, here it goes. what came up was this
Thread bed.
and it has a pocket.
Or you can stick your scissors. Like if you're at a retreat or something, you can lay it flat.
You can lay it flat, you put your stuff, you put your fat thing here, you put your thing here, you clip. That's what came. I'm like, oh, me please. Right?
Nice.
And then later on, you have this
oh, the little thingy.
what do you call it? What does she call it?
It's a tray?
Yes. It's a tray. You can leave it flat or you can snap it up. And it's a tray.
Oh, how nice. Oh, well, you can bring that when we travel later on
this summer. Look at that.
Yeah, Sunshine Stitchers are going to go on the road this summer.
Whoop, whoop. On the road again.
Yeah.
So I have this, okay, so boom, 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 boom. And then I'm like, let there be a bag. Let there be a bag. Let there be a bag. And then she's like, EJ, I have something for you. And I me please so fast, I spelled it wrong.
You spelled please wrong?
I spelled everything wrong. So I have this bag. So I have a nice
collection. How about that?
Oh my
I love
gosh,
it.
so gorgeous.
Oh yes.
So gorgeous. And then you have this tray.
Well, and I love the honeycomb as the contrasting.
Oh my gosh,
color.
so beautiful.
All of it so coordinated nicely.
Look at that.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
Nice.
And I got a needle minder. I think I got a needle minder. Yeah, I believe I got a needle minder. Packaged nicely. Oh yes, spa day.
Oh, nice.
I got a little spa day. I need a spa day for real.
Well, you know, it was a nice pick-me-up too after.
Oh my gosh,
the
yes.
last couple of weeks. It was, yeah, you
was
deserved
nice.
it for sure.
Thank you.
Couple of floss tags.
Couple of floss tags. Thank you. I love it all.
Yep.
I love it all. Thank you. So go check her out. She could put a little thing for the bag. We'll have all her information in the description. Stitch the letter N button. She has a YouTube channel. She has a Facebook group where you can see all of her beautiful bags.
I have a couple of her bags, and I'm writing down stitching bag.
She also makes her own zipper pulls, and this has a little crown on it. That's cute. For Mardi Gras. I think I spelled Mardi Gras wrong. It was Mary Grass. So yeah. So that's my haul.
Oh, very nice. So I
you.
was at the cupboard to pick up my framing.
Oh, that's right. And also the cupboard was my floss.
Yes. For Blue Rhapsody.
Correct.
And so she still had several of the market things out. And since market day was a Saturday and we record on Saturday, neither of us were able to make market day. So I wanted to at least pick up a couple of things. And every market, Weeks Dye Works and a couple of the others put out new thread colors. So I like to get their new thread colors. So this is the Weeks Dye Works new thread colors here.
I'm gonna spread it out.
Yeah, this is sun-dried. I think a lot of people
sun-dried.
Sun-dried.
Yeah.
Winnie B Blue.
Go ahead.
Oh, Chia. She's gonna put these up.
Yeah.
Apple Pucker.
Oh yes.
Which is very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And Mountain Mist, which is also very pretty.
Ooh, look at that. So pretty. Look at it's not as let me see, put it back. Super cute. Okay, colors, I see you. I like pucker. Apple pucker.
Yeah. And I know several people have showed the classic color works new threads. These are the ones that she named after some of the designers.
Oh yeah.
Or the names, yeah, sort of capture some of. So this, and I don't know who is who, so I'm not even going to attempt. This is Fields of Green, Cottage Daisies, Priscilla's Peppermint, and Storm Lake Sunrise. Those are very pretty. Oh, yeah. Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Very Eastery.
Mm-hmm.
And then I picked up two Gentle Arts sampler threads, Ohio Sky and Habanero.
I see it.
Yes. This is on my list. I've made a big list, long list of charts from reviewing for the Nashville releases. And she had works by ABC, a Ficomon bag for Passover, which I'm going to stitch, I think, a couple of times probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What does a ficomon mean?
It's used in Passover. I know it's like a bag where something is, I don't know Passover that well, although I go to Passover every year. When is Passover? I don't think I can have it done in time because that's too soon. But it's, yeah. I think you put the bread
with the
covered.
Oh, it covers the bread?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
it tells you right in the back.
Oh yeah. Midway through the Passover Seder, the leader will take the middle matzah out of the stack of 3 on the table, break it in half, and return one piece back to the middle of the stack. The other piece is called the afikoman. It will get wrapped in a napkin or something similar and then gets hidden. And then after the meal, the children are supposed to go find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I go to Passover, we don't do the whole thing, but we do pull the Passover bread out the middle, and we wrap it in a napkin, and we just hide it away.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's really
really
straightforward. But I don't think I could have it done for this year because I think it's real soon. I need to go visit anyway. It's time. And then, of course, I'm sitting there and on the same area where she had. Oh, where's the thing? I lost the thing.
What thing?
The cover.
Oh, you had a cover for it?
No, the scissors go in a bottom. Anyway, I'll find it. It's probably somewhere here or in the bag somewhere. But she had some scissors on a wrist thing, which is great. Like if you're somewhere, you can hopefully get this on your hand, or maybe not. Or you can just hang it somewhere.
I think it's a hang. I don't know. It's like whose head is gonna this gonna
well,
go
they
through?
have a cover that snap. Oh, there it is. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
It is cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Ooh, it's sharp.
Yeah, those are extremely sharp. I have a pair over at my Stitchy spot. I've dropped them on the floor a couple of times.
Are they Vera Bradley's?
You know, it's funny. I picked up the scissors because I have a pair of those sitting at my Stitchy spot too. I have 2 pairs of scissors at my Stitchy spot. When I was taking out all those over one, this pair is what I used because those points are so sharp and so thin, and they were perfect for taking out all that over one stitching. But I picked up the green ones one day this week. I was using them, And as I picked them up, I said, "Oh yeah, my Vera Bradley scissors."
You see how the tip, it goes down?
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
those are nice scissors. So those are my investments. In addition to picking up the framing. So yeah. Alrighty.
You looking for your pen?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Do you want to do plans and then our announcement?
Sure.
Okay. So let's talk about plans. Oh, and so you have the WIPCO numbers for April.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let me write down April.
April, the WIPCO numbers are 5 and 17.
Okay. All righty. So let's hear your plans first.
My plan. I like my plan coming up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. For April. My plan is to stitch on Spring Montage for today and tomorrow, Christmasland on Monday, and then Harder Daddy for like the next 3 or 4 days. Oh wait, ooh,
What was the
hard.
first time we said it? All. I always have to hold my water away from me because sometimes the water comes up. It's been in the straw and it spurts out when I release it. And I've had some, so like flipping open the thing to drink and getting water
Up your nose?
Yeah,
That's not good. I said Harder Daddy twice. Now one more time, so total of 3. This is good. This is my first time getting a caramel macchiato.
Oh yeah,
First
love the
time.
macchiatos. So I get mocha.
Me too, usually.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, let me try something new. And then, so that's Christmasland, Spring Montage, HD. And yeah, I'm doing this thing called Bank Run in Whip Warrior Road Trip. There's a bank run. So we have to do as many stitches as possible before Sunday, I think. And yeah, so I'm working on that. So far I have like 544 stitches
Okay.
out of 6,000.
Oh,
Yeah. The maximum you can get is 6,000 stitches.
for the month?
No, just for the weekend.
Oh, the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
It started on Wednesday, maybe?
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah. Can I tell you what's going for my whip go? I need 2 more days of seasonal montage, 1 more day of Christmasland. You see all these lofty goals I had for March? It didn't happen. I don't know how many, like, there's no place like home I didn't even touch
Okay.
this month, which is crazy.
Wait, no, you just showed it. No place like home?
No, I didn't show it.
Yeah.
Oh, Wizardly.
Yeah, Wizardly.
I showed it at the beginning of the month.
No, we saw it. We saw it
Oh.
since then.
The last time I stitched on it was on the 7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my goal was 500 stitches.
Oh, we saw it last video.
Yes. Yes, with the dog's nose, yes. I did about maybe 2, 3, 4. Oh, I may have met my goal. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I may have met my goal.
Oh, nice.
Oh wait, my goal was 500 stitches. Oh well. Harder Daddy, I need 500 stitches on that.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Blue Rhapsody, I need 300 stitches. I did 188. I was supposed to stitch on ABC de la Bordeaux.
No.
Didn't even touch that. That's not happening.
Yeah.
400 stitches on limited edition. I had 356. I'm really close to that. I was supposed to stitch on Bella Butterfly the Nora Corbett. Didn't touch that. Well, next month maybe.
Well, it was a tough month. I mean, it's hard to know.
But I didn't plan right.
Next year when you're looking at it, you'll have more information.
Yeah.
So you can set your goals differently because the testing.
I didn't know like the access testing, the ESOL testing was gonna be that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are a couple of days that I stayed like until 7 o'clock at night, which is not usual, but we have a lot more ESOL students in our school than we did last year.
ESOL? What is ESOL?
English as second language, like ELL, English language learners.
Okay.
For those who don't speak English.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah. So I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your WIPCO calls for April are?
5 and 17, which are seasonal montage.
Oh.
Which is great. And Halloween Town.
Oh.
Just like Christmasland was.
Yes.
So it's kind of, another raise the roof.
Yeah.
So hopefully I get a good section in.
Very good.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Yes. So I'm excited.
So today I am working on Mary Pet's sampler, one of my Black Girl samplers. Needles Dance. Oh, I'll get to that tomorrow. And one more day on that.
Yeah.
I'll pick up Autumn Garden, which is
Autumn Garden.
SNF.
SNF. Autumn Garden?
Autumn Garden.
SNF.
Trust me, I'll know it when I see it. S is 4, which is Dinky Dye's design, and Ladies Night.
Ladies Night?
You're gonna pick up Ladies Night because I'm working on the last one. In the sky. So
she's a big bottom girl.
She's a big girl because she's on
she
the
got
boom.
that.
Yeah,
she got that
the whole
nice,
bottom is on.
She
the
got
boom.
a heart.
Whole bottom.
She got a whole.
I'm going to work on Janet Irving and Autumn Quaker. So I'm picking up 2 of my real big pieces this week to close out the week.
You have big pieces, period.
I do.
Mary Pet's is huge.
Mary Pet's is, she's a big girl too.
Women of Honor is huge.
She's a big girl too.
Let's start calling them big boys.
Why do I call them big boys?
White girls.
Because they're all girls.
All your stitching are girls?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Except for modern folk embroidery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, that's the nature of the industry, actually. There are very few male designers.
Correct.
In the industry.
Correct.
So there's a tendency to call them girls.
Really?
In my side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh. But you don't call your cars girls.
My car is Ophelia.
Is it like, oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So most of your stuff.
Is girls, I guess.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And my WIPCO calls are.
Yes.
What was it? 2 and 22?
5 and 17.
Oh, 5 and 17.
Yeah.
5 is Mid-Century Gardens.
Oh, so you're gonna bring that out again?
Nice little piece, yes. Which is hands-on design. It's collaboration. And 17 is Photo Booth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which photo booth? Easter?
I'm working on 4 of them.
Okay.
So I don't know. I've got Easter. I also had March. There's 2 others. So I'll pick up one of them.
Nice.
Yeah. And this will be the second. Is this the first? No, it's the first time. No, second time Mid-Century Gardens has been called.
Yes, it's been called Mid-Century.
And it's on my board. It's the whole right-hand side of my board is Mid-Century Gardens. So
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I got lazy. And I wanted to put a real push on it, so I put it on there. It's the whole right-hand side of my board Yeah. So I got some nice pieces on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious about Autumn Garden.
Yeah,
S&F.
S&F.
That's interesting.
Let's see if we can look it up real quick. If it takes more than 3 seconds, then see, sometimes it doesn't come up by title.
Oh.
There we go. Samplers Not Forgotten.
Oh.
S&F.
There you
Samplers
go.
Not Forgotten. I don't know why I have 2 entries for it.
That's Autumn Quaker.
Oh, picked the wrong one. Here we go. Yeah, started in September 2020. Okay, there we go.
All right.
All right. Okay, well, okay, let's go. There she goes.
I'm sorry.
All righty, so we have a momentous moment. Announcements. So when Deb was here, she brought this Masta pencil case, which she uses to store her stitching tools when she uses it all the time. But when she travels and goes to retreats or places, it just zips right up and everything is right there. And so
It stands up.
She had an extra one, which she very kindly gifted for one of our viewers. So earlier we did a spin, and we had 97 comments, and the winner is
D. Hansen, Hansen.
And D, we've already commented on your comment asking you to email us at sunshinestitchers3@gmail.com. So you know it's us, and you're hearing it here. And anybody else, sorry if you're not D. Hansen, thank you for your comments. Some of them were really cute too, talking about your pencil case history.
Thank you so much.
So thank you very much. So D, we're looking forward to hearing from you.
Correct.
Okay.
I think we said it all.
I do too. I mean, yeah, the table has been rearranged and I think we're good to go.
And don't forget,
No matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye.